Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, Delaware Camera is your #1 spot for all your camera needs: education, accessories, printing, and more. Located at 2635 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo. Visit cameraspot.com.
Hey, true believers, this is Mark from Delaware Camera in our upstairs studio. I am here with
Candace Byrd from FD Images. Hi.
who we will be talking to after we do a little bit of housekeeping. We're going to talk to her about her business, her art, all that good stuff, coming up very soon. So, if you are a Delaware Camera, well, actually, first I want to say goodbye to co-producer Veda. She was working with us for a while. She was our intern, but she has moved on to bigger and better things after a few weeks.
Come back, Veda. Customer Appreciation Day.
And I want to say happy birthday to Dean. Today is Dean's birthday.
Happy birthday.
If you're on Instagram, get over to YouTube because you'll be able to see all of Candace's great work because we'll be showing it when we're talking to her. So do that. Let's get some housekeeping out of it. We're going to do a little bit differently today because we got some stuff we got to get to. Customer appreciation this Saturday, 10 to 5. We're going to have a bunch of stuff going on. Discounts, most of all. We're going to have some discounts on accessories and stuff like that. There's going to be the regular sales going on that we have with cameras and such, with it being the holiday season. We're going to have some demos. We're going to have Andrew from Tamron, Ray from Nanlite, Steven from Lawa is going to be here. We're going to have a bunch of stuff going on. Have some giveaways. First 200 people that come into the store. Now, well, we'll see if we get 200. Hopefully, we get 200. They're gonna get a free. We're gonna get a free memory card case, waterproof. You can drive over with your car. We did a test in this parking lot. It was great. So that's gonna be free on Saturday if you come in 10 to 5. We're gonna have snacks.
I love snacks.
Possibly chips, pretzels. Maybe some candy, maybe some water, gum, maybe gum. We have some gum, something like that. We'll have snacks on Saturday. We're gonna have a film developing battle. Debbie, friend of the show, Tio, and Kenny are gonna show us how they develop film. It's gonna be a demo of how they develop black and white film. They're gonna do that on Saturday. Questions and answers. We always here to answer questions for you, but we're gonna be here. We're gonna have the whole staff here on Saturday. I think everyone's working on Saturday, so we're gonna have everyone here to answer your questions. Too. Even producer will be here to do a live stream type demo type thing as well. There'll be some kids activities as well, coloring books. We may have some video games even. It's gonna be great. One of the most important things about Saturday is we're gonna start our toy drive. We have the box downstairs now, but we're gonna do a toy drive for Gateway Longview. So if you have any unwrapped toys, bring them in, drop them off in the store. And we will give those to Gateway Longview at the end of the season. So, and there actually will be some special discounts for people who donate toys on Saturday as well. So, keep an eye out for that as well. What camera am I on with this one? Okay, sorry. So Saturday, 10 to 5, Customer Appreciation Day. We appreciate you all, and we hope you come in on Saturday because it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a big event, and we're psyched about it. Okay. Let's get to the second part of the housekeeping. Why are you looking at that way, Will? We have a gift from a camera manufacturer.
Ooh.
So we had these in for a little bit, but we kept them under wraps because we were sworn to silence by the manufacturer of said camera. We want to see what this is. Are we ready to see what this is? And this Grinch wrapping paper. I don't know how you guys open up gifts, but at home, my mom, she was like, you do this, you do it nice and easy so you can save it for later. But anyway, I'll tear this open. So what do we got here? We have, what camera are we on, Will? A Canon R6 Mark II, which came out today. First day it's available. We even have some more of these in the store. There won't be gifts, but you can come in and buy them. So we're excited about that. I'm gonna open this up, we're gonna take a look at it.
Is that one yours?
I don't have one of these.
I saw your name on the order.
I don't have one of these. Nothing about that. Anyway, so here's the R6 Mark II. Okay, we got the regular stuff. We got the instruction manual, USA warranty, the battery, and here's the camera. Ooh, the camera. I have an R6 and this is the Mark II. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about this, so I know some stuff about this new camera, which I will briefly tell you about. We'll probably do a review at some point in the future about this wonderful camera. So pop this in. You know what I'm gonna do? Since we have two of these in stock, a couple of these in stock, I'm gonna take out a 28-70. If you've never seen this lens, this is the best lens perhaps ever. You know why it's the best lens ever? Do you know
Why?
Okay.
I'm excited.
It's a
Why?
28-70. So, you got 24-70, 28-70. 28-70 f2 throughout the whole length of the range. So, so you have 2.0 all the way through. It's a monster. It's heavy. It's big. But this is a great lens, which I currently own and I love it. I think I use it way too much. It makes all my other lenses kind of like obsolete. But this is it. My battery's low. Oh, the first cool thing that I noticed about this. So this camera has eye detection and like face detection. I think that does too, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. But with this camera, so if you detect, they see those arrows on it, you can switch eyes and switch people that are detected in the frame, just whenever you want to do it. So
Just like this?
Just like, you gotta flip a switch, but you can do that. So yeah, that's a cool feature this has. The first thing I noticed when I turned this on. Amongst other things, it has 24 megapixels. The R6 had 20 megapixels. I'm in video mode right now. It has a power switch on this side, which is cool for one-handed operation. So if you gotta pull this out and get it going, it's pretty easy to do that. Photo video switch. So a lot of hybrid shooters, they need to be able to switch between photo and video like in one quick step, and this does that, which is cool for people who do both. 40 frames per second on the electronic shutter, which is cool. So if you sports shooter, you can do 40 frames a second, which is cool. Has a digital teleconverter. So built into the camera, you can go 2x or 4x on whatever lens you have. You excited about that?
I'm really excited.
Am I selling you on this camera?
Are you saying that I get a free lens and camera?
If only.
I think I heard that.
Sign me up for that.
You're good though. You should be sponsored by Canon. Shout out Canon, sponsor Candace. All right.
Yes, please.
All right. It has eight stops of image stabilization built in. If you're into video, it does 4K, 10-bit, 24, 30, and 60 frames per second. 180 frames per second slow motion with the full HD video setting. What else do we have here? It has false color. Will, what's false color?
Basically, if I'm not mistaken, that would give you a Rec 709 look, which is the look that you get on every cell phone, any type of TV, anything like that, basically. So it's kind of like what they call live view on Sony.
Yeah.
So when I'm in a dark room, like I'm in the studio, and it's dark, it actually lights up the whole thing so I can see everything.
Yeah. What I read though, well, I mean, that's a good explanation, but what I read though is it tells you when you're clipping, and it tells you when you're like there's clipping and when the shadows. Is that what it is? So, like zebra?
Yeah.
So it kind of tells you where you're too high or too low with the exposure. So that's a video-ish feature, right, Will? A histogram, you say. So this is the R6 Mark II. So I'm excited about this. I can't wait to like play around with it. We'll probably do some sort of like really in-depth review of this soon. You know, with holiday season's a bit busy, so we'll see if we can get to that. But we do have these in stock right now. The body lens kit is $35.99 for the 24-105 f4, and the body only is $24.99. Same price as the R6, which is cool because it's the same price. You know, so although the R6 is on sale right now, you get $200 off. So if you're looking to save a couple dollars on an R6, you can do that as well. But this is a wonderful setup here, 2870 2.0 and the R6 Mark II. We're excited to have it. We got some in stock, so if you want to come get one, come on down. All right, now we get to All right, we're back. I hope you enjoyed whatever Will showed on the screen there. So, we have Candace Byrd here, who owns the company. Tell us about your company. Tell us name your company is.
Sure. So my company's name is FD Images. It was a company that was started with myself and my husband a little while ago, and it is solely a photography company. So I don't do any videography. We primarily focus on, a lot of just stills.
Okay. So how long have you been in business?
So I started the business. Oh, great question. 2015.
Yeah.
Fact checker.
Producer will fact check.
So I started the business 2015 with my husband, and I've been shooting though for a lot longer than that. I started shooting photography 2008, a little bit earlier than that. So I didn't realize people would actually pay me though to like take their picture.
It's
It was
a wonderful
really
thing. It's a wonderful thing.
It's so cool. Like I was extremely thankful to have that opportunity where somebody would actually pay me. So started off as a hobby 2008, and then 2013 I was able to make it a business, and we've been rocking ever since.
Is that all you do? That's your full-time job?
That is a mixed question there. So it is a full-time job,
I
but
see what
it's
you're saying.
not the only thing that I do.
I see where you're going.
So I do work also in corporate America. So I'm a manager at an insurance company full-time. And then on the weekends and outside of that, I will usually do a lot of my post-production and photography
Yeah.
during that time.
I try to balance the same type of thing, but I'm not a main photographer or anything like, because it's so much work. So I'm props to you for doing all that, because last thing I want to do after I get home from work is do anything with photography. So that's my thing. What does FD Images stand for?
So FD Images actually stands for Freedom Design Images. It is my middle name. So my name is Candace Freedom Byrd now. It was Desta. So we kind of did the initials because it worked
cool.
with my previous initials of my name.
That's a very cool name.
Thanks.
Freedom, like the singer from CNCF Music Factory, Freedom Williams.
Yes, exactly.
That might make me like seem old, because people like, who's CNC Music Factory? They're an old group from the early '90s. Anyway, so what do you specialize in when you shoot? What's like your main focus, as far as what you get paid for?
Gotcha. Primarily, I would say my portrait work is what I get a lot of clients that like request. So I'm known for doing very ethereal type of portraits. So I love glow. I do a lot of natural lighting, but even my studio work, I think it kind of emulates similar to what I shoot outside, which is more of a single light, area, very even lighting. Low contrast a lot of times with some of like the details in the face. So that would be my specialty.
Very cool.
Thanks.
What do you like to shoot the same types of things in your spare time, or do you do a whole different thing in your spare time?
I don't actually. I love portrait work, and I love editorial work too. So honestly, I try to put what I love into my work. So whenever I do have clients that come to me that's looking for family photos, maternity, weddings, whatever, I try to make sure that they are aware of like my style, and I'll use like my own creativity and my own vision to kind of incorporate that into what they're trying to buy. So
Very cool. So what do you shoot with? Like what's your kit like?
I am a very simple, humble photographer with my Canon 5D Mark IV. No. I started shooting with a Canon T1i. Is that what like the old, very old SLR digital camera?
Old.
That was the first camera I've ever owned, and I started back in high school. I bought my first camera as soon as I graduated, and then I moved up to this Canon 6D. And then once I started working with the Canon 6D and my business grew, I was able to afford a more professional camera, and that's when I got the 5D Mark IV, which is my baby. When I shoot though, when I think about my lenses, I will always keep just two lenses with me. My prime lens, which is my 50 millimeter 1.2 that I love, and then my 24 to 70 2.8 lens.
It's a good setup. I'm a wedding shooter, so I bring like 5 or 6 lenses with me everywhere. So it gets confusing sometimes because I'm like, but with this 20-70 though, it's like this is all you need. Like this is a prime. They call us a prime killer. So, so I'm trying to sell you on that. But
it's not selling if you give it away. I'll gladly take it.
So how do people find out about how is your business growing? Like how have people gotten in contact with you? Like is it through your website or word of mouth, or how are people finding you?
I'm super thankful. My business has all been word of mouth. Like I can't be any more grateful for the city of Buffalo for all that it's done for me and my business, and allowed me to kind of grow as not just an artist, but as a businesswoman in the city. So everything has been word of mouth. I've never paid for advertising. You know, I've done a couple of like little posts here and there that you pay for, like on Facebook, but those don't really get much.
Yeah.
But really that's been my primary source, has been, you know, word of mouth and the great people of Buffalo and outside of Buffalo that have really helped support me. So
Very cool. Do you shoot weddings at all?
I do, yeah. I try to keep it minimal though, maybe like 4 to 5 a year maximum, just because, you know, weddings can be extremely long days and
even longer editing after, which is why I don't do that. Like I like second shoot a lot, so I just take the pictures, I'm done.
Yeah.
Shout out Lucas.
Brittany Ford.
Brittany Ford, yeah.
Holy moly.
How many does she do a year?
Like 15, 20, something like that. She did.
Yeah, I can't imagine that.
Getting hot just thinking about that.
Seriously. So, here's a question. Do you, if you had it to do, or if you had a choice to make, would you do photos full time, or you like doing the mix?
I get asked that a lot, actually, from both sides of the business, whether it's my corporate world or even just in photography. And right now, I love both. Like they challenge me in different ways, and they access different parts of my brain that allows the other to rest in the meantime. So I think it's really rejuvenating for me to, you know, kind of hold both. Will one day I focus solely on photography? Yeah, maybe, you know, in retirement, or you never know what the future holds. But for right now, I'm kind of rocking with both.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely, I think, a good way to do it, because I think people get burned out on one or the other. So it's cool that you have the ability to like put your feet in different places, like as producer Will does.
And you too.
We're in a lot of different things, which is
I'm in music. We're both in music.
so it's cool. Yeah, we got all these things to do, which I think has kept me sane. It's probably keeping you sane too. So that's cool.
Yeah.
So let's see. One last question. You got a question, Will? You got anything to say?
She's dope. I've been trying to get her on here forever. Remember we talked about it.
Yeah, thanks.
Really?
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Life is a blur.
Yeah, but there's so many things going on. This has grown so much, which has been cool. Like Will spearheaded all this. Not we're like talking here, but Will, like this is all Will. This is all Will Holton. Like, you know, me and him, we got this thing going. It's almost 40 episodes in, which is exciting. Like, yeah.
That's commitment.
Yeah, man. Me and Will did it together. And sorry, this is about you, so we'll just talk about you. But
this is great.
So, have you got any more jobs going on this year, or are you done for the season?
Wedding-wise, I'm totally done. But as for like just regular photography, I have a studio at the Tri-Main building, so I'm always open for business.
Very cool.
I just recently had a special for Black Friday. I'll usually run another holiday special around a little bit before Christmas time, so take a look at my website, FD Images, shameless plug, at FD Images on Instagram or fdphotos.com. To kind of get your discounts, and if you're looking for, you know, a new way to, you know, handle your life.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
we'll have a blast.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. Like, this has been great. So we'll find online, Instagram, your website, all that stuff. I'm sure Will put contact information in there as well. We really appreciate you coming on and being our Artist of the Month.
Oh, thank you for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate your business too, because I know you've done a lot of business with us, so that's appreciated as well. So
yeah,
awesome, very cool. So thank you for coming on. Remember, this Saturday is our customer appreciation, 10 to 5 this Saturday. All the cool stuff, giveaways, special discounts, special everything. Everyone will be here. Yes, a film battle, which will be fought on the mean streets of downstairs that we have down there. So it'll be great. Hopefully some old alumni will come in as well, and it'll be great. It's gonna be a great day. It'll be a fun day. Bring your kids, bring your knowledge, bring information to share. It's gonna be fun. So thank you again, Candace, and we will see you all on the next one. Next week is our 40th episode, and next week is What's in Your Bag, which is our first episode of the month. We'll have Lindsay Daddario on next week. She'll tell us what's in her bag next week. So thank you for coming on. If you like this, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. That's what people say right at the end of these YouTube videos. So.
Hit that bell, get those notifications.
Yeah.
Helps us, keep that content coming for you guys.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you for coming on again, and we will see you guys next week. Instagram, you're still here.
Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, Delaware Camera is your #1 spot for all your camera needs: education, accessories, printing, and more. Located at 2635 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo. Visit cameraspot.com.